If you're new to our channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button.
So Jerusalem artichokes, or sunchokes as some people call them, are a root tuber that's a perennial. They come back year after year. Even if you think you've eradicated them or dug all them up, they will still come back because of very small root divisions on them. This is our Jerusalem artichoke patch. We've had it since about 2012. We started with 12 tubers. They've divided, multiplied, and we continue to get a crop year after year. The flowers, they are a relation to the sunflower, and they will pull flowers on. That's kind of the indication that the tubers are just about at their maximum size. They need 120 to 150 days of full sun, which is what they're getting. And when you dig them up, each plant will produce between 5 and 6 pounds on average, three on the low end, 5 to 8 on the high end pounds per plant. So what we can do here, I'm just going to take, get in here, and I'm going to hack some of these down so we can actually dig the tubers up so you can see what we're dealing with. That's all compostable material. All right, get in here. You can see how thick of the plants that they are here. These are some smaller tubers. The larger tubers are going to be on the bigger plants in the back here. We're going to put those there. Let's dig this one up here and see what we come up with. You can also see that I've cut that one in half. There's the other portion. They can get quite large. Let's see what we got here. There's some more there. That's what we're looking for. You can see they come in multiple sizes here. This is a white variety. There is a burgundy variety. That's a little more rare. You can see just tubers after tubers. Now, things you need to be aware of when you're harvesting or growing Jerusalem artichokes. Now, one, this ground is pretty dry, so I'm not getting a whole lot of mud or soil caked on here. Kind of a good tip to have there, harvesting when it's dry, so you're not having to scrub a whole lot during the preparation process. Secondly, these do not have a long shelf life. If you would just take these, put them in a bowl, 24 hours they're going to start shriveling up, and about 48 hours they're going to be inedible because they're going to be dried so quickly. You can put them in a zip-top bag or a Tupperware tub, seal them up, and they will keep much longer when you put them in the bottom of the fridge or in the crisper. One thing, there's two ways to store these long term. One being, come in here if you're patching and cut them off like I did there, and then mound leaves very high, mountains of leaves. That way it'll keep the ground chilled but not frozen, and then you can move the leaves back during the winter months and dig up what you want. The second one is take a 5-gallon bucket, put 2 inches of soil on the bottom, put a layer of these, put another couple of inches of soil, and mimic that they're in soil. And then you can keep them in a very chilled garage, corner of a shed, stairway of an attic. The attic procedure is what we have done, and it worked very, very well. We could go in and remove a layer of soil, dig up, take the artichokes, and the tubers stayed chilled. They didn't grow, and they didn't deteriorate in nutrients or size. So what can you do with Jerusalem artichokes? Well, we have found that you can put them in like a crock pot with roast or stews, and they become a very buttery, soft, edible delight. You can also eat them raw. They're low in starch, so they're a substitute for potatoes. You can make mashed potatoes, you can make Jerusalem artichoke hash browns. We've also found if you take and cut them thin, coat them with a virgin olive oil, cut them in chips, coat them with virgin olive oil. We can air fry them, and they're a very good substitute for like French fries, so that's another thing in which you can do. And there's many other recipes. You can make Jerusalem artichoke relish when you can them. So just some options when you get your Jerusalem artichokes. Make sure there is some things in which you like to do with them before you decide to grow a patch like this. So Jerusalem artichokes, it's something that you may want to consider in spring next year to get a hold of some Jerusalem artichokes and start your own perennial patch that will come back year after year and generation after generation.
For more information, please visit thewisconsinvegetablegardener.com.